shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so live.
Hey, I'm Daisy Teixeira. I am with Boudoir by Daisy. You're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd, and I am your host, Dani Gurrie. How are you? Okay, for me, it feels like a Monday today. I know many of you went back to work yesterday, and we're all getting right back into the groove of it. Want to say good morning, good friend Jared Castaldi, Karma's Auto Care. I'm sure he's probably getting ready to head out because it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day to do some car detailing. And of course, good morning to Mama Cone. Get your day started here. That is great advice from a wise woman. All right, here is a rundown of what we're going to go over today on Good Morning Frederick, the show all about Frederick, Maryland, the people, the events, all the great stuff we have happening in and around Frederick County. We got our morning roundup with Chris Michaels from WFMD. He's riding solo this week as Bob Miller is on vacation. We are going to go over what's happening in Frederick, and my goodness, get your calendars ready. They are getting chock full of events. Next, Missions That Matter. It is a new month. That means a new nonprofit will benefit from all of the Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold at the home of Everything Frederick. And it is the Met, Maryland Ensemble Theatre. And I chat with Tad and Molly about the new Key Stage. I'm going to recap our visit to Corolla, North Carolina, to the Salty Seahorse. It was a quick visit. And boy, do I have something to tell you about that. How I messed up big, but they came through big time. And then Watch and Win starts. It should have started yesterday, but we were on our way back from North Carolina yesterday. So I'm going to have 2 winners today and then 1 winner every single weekday for the month of September. If you see your vehicle with a Good Morning Frederick magnet shown during the Watch and Win segment, there will be instructions. You have to text and you will win $100. Easy peasy. You got 24 hours to do it, though. I'm going to give you a little bit of grace. Because I know not everybody's able to watch live at 9 a.m. I know we have to work. We got things to do, so it's all good. But you're going to want to share this with your friends if you think that that's their vehicle that we show on the show this afternoon or later today and this afternoon. I'm already all discombobulated because I feel like it's a Monday. All right. I can't do this yet. I have a new We have to announce a new, I didn't upload. I did it, but I didn't upload it. Here we go. We have a new show sponsor. We have a new show sponsor. That's what I'm trying to say. We want to welcome Fusion Car Wash to Good Morning Frederick. Fusion Car Wash, right. And don't forget, again, the shop is open today through Sunday, Wednesdays through Sunday, every single week. And you can pick up your Good Morning Frederick merch. Actually, Mama Cone and I will be at the shop. She's going to man the shop for most of the day. I'll be there in and out because I got a couple interviews scheduled today. All right, let's officially get this thing going on this Wednesday, the first Wednesday in September. New show sponsor, Fusion Car Wash. 2 locations. Finally, they were able to get that TJ Drive location completed and open. Look, you can get the full service. You can just do the drive-through and wipe it down yourself. Lots of options. Of course, you can get that monthly membership. FusionCarWash.com. If you download the Fusion Car Wash app, you will get 1 free wash. Why not? Give it a try. 2 locations, Spectrum Drive and TJ Drive. So 1 on each end of town, as I consider it. And really great people, locally owned, family owned and run. And I tell you, they have been through quite a lot to get that TJ Drive location open. So please stop by and visit them. Download that Fusion Car Wash app today. All right. Chris is always, I'm hoping he's going to show up today. I know he's riding solo with Bob on vacation, so you just never know what is possible, what may happen. I'm going to stall for just a couple more minutes. I will start to tell you the story of what happened this weekend. So last week I told you I made a mistake on the mailers, which will be hitting mailboxes today, or might have hit yesterday, actually, to be honest. The QR code, I didn't check it before it printed, and for some reason the QR code didn't scan. So Mama Cone and Ash and my sister and I put QR code stickers on 5,000 mailers. You have no idea that how it seems like it wouldn't take too long, took forever, days. In fact, I was supposed to send it out on Wednesday, and we didn't even get it done by Friday, but by Saturday, Ash was able to drop everything off to the post office. We did an EDDM, which is every door direct mail. So big mistake there. Typically, I'm very good about checking stuff before I print it, but I was in a rush because I have to get things out. So speaking of being in a rush, so Andrew and David, who own the Salty Seahorse, offered us the chance to go visit, and we months ago arranged for us to go this weekend. I stupidly assumed it was Saturday to Saturday. It was actually Sunday to Sunday. So Chris Michaels just jumped into the studio. We're going to go with that. I'm going to finish that story right before we show the Salty Seahorse recap. I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, let's get to Chris so he can get in and out. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Good morning.
Well, look, it's the sunshine of my morning. Dani Gurrie. Man, I missed you. I feel like we haven't talked in about 5 days.
I just did a big tease on my story to the Salty Seahorse, made a fatal error, but it all worked out. But I'll tell you this, and I don't want to complain about uh going away. I love being able to get away from it all, but I will say this: it is stressful the minute I start to think about having to come home. And I already am stressing about all the stuff I didn't do, things that have to get done in a certain amount of time, and so that's the not fun part of things, I'll have to say. But we had a great weekend. We're able to get away for a few days, which was lovely. So I am not complaining about that at all.
So yeah, it's my problem in life is, doing what we do, and people have to realize when we're in an industry, we're in radio, especially when you're in charge of a radio station, your mind's always on that radio station because it's not like a regular job where, if you go away, somebody's taking your emails or making your phone calls. You always have that thought, what if something happens? With equipment they break down, with technology they break down. When you run a radio station, especially, and I don't want to bore people with radio talk too much, but especially when you do the format we're in, Dani, news talk, it's not like you have music to fall back on. If something goes wrong, you could have dead air. So it's always in my mind, oh my God, what if something goes wrong? And I'm always checking in, calling people, is everything okay? And then of course, when you get back, it's like you said, heck, just over the Labor Day weekend, I tried not to, I want to spend time with my family. So I put my emails away, didn't
Yeah.
answer any emails, didn't respond to work texts. And I came back, it's like, wow, you've got all these emails I've got to go through. So I get it, man. You know how much stuff that you have to come back to, but you know what? It's great that you were able to spend time with your family and just enjoy yourself. Listen, you're one of the most hardest working people I know. You don't know how to relax, so I'm surprised you even relaxed a little bit on your vacation.
This is
That's
true.
not in your vocabulary.
This is true. And look, I enjoy so much what I do each and every day. I love it. I love interacting with people. That's why I'm out at all these events. That's why I go do it. I absolutely adore every minute. But you're right. It's not a 9 to 5, right? And I'm not as concerned about things going wrong like you are, because you have a lot of moving parts and things filtering into the station and out of the station. For me, it's just making sure, do I have all my, sponsors, or do they have everything they need? And do I have all the interviews I need lined up? Is everything edited and ready to go? So, what new things can I do? And we have this brand new contest, Watch and Win, which was supposed to start yesterday. We're starting today, and we've got 2 winners today to make up for yesterday. But look, I think you just go with the flow. People understand. And, we were able to stay an extra day. So we did. And it was nice to get away with the fam. We enjoyed it. But yeah, it's just a lot. And North Carolina, have you ever been to Corolla, or as the locals seem to say it, Corolla Beach, North Carolina?
No, so let me tell you what my trips to North Carolina usually are. A beautiful view of 95 with the every so often, every 2 mile sign that says south of the border and Pedro Sombrero. That is basically what
as you're
my, yeah,
careening to Florida. I know.
cursing and honking at people on
Yeah.
95. Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. With the occasional adult factory superstore that you see. And it's always funny to me. I don't know if they purposely planned this, but after you see that adult superstore sign, right next to it is the Jesus loves you sign.
Yeah, of course. We
So
gotta cleanse as our eyes are burned with that. But anyway, I have never been to the Outer Banks. I've gone to South Carolina quite a bit because that's where Mama Cone lived. So we would go to South Carolina. And I know there's a ton of people here in Frederick that love the Outer Banks. And I tell you, it was lovely. It is definitely an experience. You have to be in the right mindset for it. And so I'm going to later in the show kind of recap our weekend being there. And I've said this many times to friends and stuff like that. I like the outdoors, but I'm not outdoorsy, right?
right.
I love the beach. I love being outside, but I am not an outdoorsy person. You will not find me like fishing or hiking, or I like to watch people do those things. Like, I think it's interesting. I'll do that for a while, but yeah. And so I think the Outer Banks, where we were in particular too, if you are an outdoorsy person, like kayaking and walking the beach and fishing and doing all those things, it is phenomenal. I'm so glad where we stayed was like beautiful and self-contained, where we had our pool. There was the dock with the little canal, which was lovely, and all of that. But yeah, it was quite the experience where there are no roads. You have to use a 4x4 to get to it. Like, literally, there are no roads anywhere. It is the most insane thing, because there are these amazing homes in Corolla. I mean, like, humongous homes all along that beach. And I just laugh thinking, who decided the first time to build here and then just say, well, we're not going to do any roads. You're just going to drive in the sand to the beach to get here and drive back. It's really an incredible experience. But
It's
it was
very simple.
great for families, I think, because you really can entertain and you don't have all that commercialism right there, and it was really lovely. So
It's a very simple answer, because they don't use cars; they use boats when they go everywhere. And I hate to see what they're paying for their homeowners insurance, with hurricanes.
yeah.
By the way, let me tell you something. Look, I don't want to complain, okay? And I don't want to insult my friends. I have a lot of friends. I'm thankful and blessed to have my friends. But if you're my friend, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't be like my other friend who texted me on Sunday night and said, "Hey, Chris, for Labor Day, you want to go hiking?" No, on Labor Day, I do not want to labor myself going up a stinking mountain and sweat to death. Labor Day for me is celebrating the fact that I am a hard worker. Okay, yes, I get it. I'm in radio. I sit on my butt for 4 hours, but still,
Yeah.
I am enjoying my Labor Day weekend by sitting my butt on the couch, smoking my cigars, polluting my lungs,
Playing
and
with your
having
frogs.
okay, playing with my frogs and drinking some Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no, I don't want to go hiking with you on Labor Day and labor up mountains and sweat and be uncomfortable. No, I don't want to do that. I love you, but no.
I know. I really do have to agree with you on that. Really, and it's funny because when I see photos or videos of people doing the camping and fishing and hiking and all of that, I always think, oh, that just looks lovely. I mean, it looks like it's beautiful. And then I think I'm just not that person. I'm just not that person. I'm the same. Creature comforts to me are, I think, more important at this point. And that I know. I have to admit it.
Yeah, it's beautiful to look at pictures of it, but relaxing. You're telling me sleeping in a tent where a bear could come and eat my underwear in the middle of the night, hearing gunshots from people hunting deer, hearing animals screaming bloody murder because they're getting eaten by another animal, getting bugs all around me.
Right.
There's that, and
Yeah,
God
I don't
forbid,
like bugs. I don't like
God
bugs.
forbid if you run out of toilet paper. Holy cow. What do you do then? Look, I give me a hotel. Hey, you may call me bougie. That's fine. Call me bougie. Give me a hotel with running water, unlimited toilet paper, a place to take a shower, and my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's it. No, I don't want to sit there. And again, Labor Day. Oh, let's go camping to enjoy our Labor Day. You mean go work for my food, go hunting, go fishing, spend 3 hours in the hot sun getting eaten by mosquitoes and not catching nothing but possibly poison ivy? No, thank you. I'm good.
Well, did you have a nice Labor Day?
My Labor Day consisted of sitting on my butt, smoking an unhealthy amount of cigars, and drinking a lot of Tennessee whiskey. Hey, George Burns did it. He lived to be 100 years old. Why not?
Perfect
day. Beautiful day. I will say, before I get to news real quickly, I am going to complain. usually about something. Okay. I am annoyed. And I started the show off this morning with my promo. By the way, speaking of which, be careful when you're texting people, because I had texted one of our employees about promo. I said, hey, the promo's done. And it came out porno. How that happened, I have no clue. So be extremely careful and always check yourself when you're texting, please. Anyway,
That might
being
be
said,
an HR referral for you.
Listen, it wouldn't be the first time. Poor Mike Banks, our GM, had to read plenty of apology letters on air because of stupid things that I've said. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, speaking of Labor Day, which was not the least bit relaxing, okay? Who in the right mind, what genius, and you know people, point me in the right direction, what genius around here in Frederick City decided to put a Chick-fil-A, a Starbucks, in a freaking Walmart parking lot, and then add a car wash on top of that, all right? It takes me 30 minutes to go through the drive-through, okay? And then you can never find a spot, so you got to park in the Walmart parking lot to walk to Chick-fil-A. It takes you 20 minutes to make that left turn on Monocacy Boulevard. I'm done, man.
That's the one closest to me we go to all the time. I know. It is a little chaotic. It really is.
A little chaotic. I mean, my goodness, it's like, it's amazing how, there's so much. Look, I always say this in Frederick, just because there's a little bit of free area doesn't mean you always have to build on it. You can leave a little bit of trees and grass. Okay. Anyway, look, that's my complaining for the day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I am going to be joining you tomorrow morning on WFMD. So I know you're flying solo. You had to fly solo yesterday because I wasn't back. And I know it's you're having some guests in this week. So that's a lot of fun as well while Bob is on vacation. So
I do miss the morning mayor, Bob Miller. But I'm so glad that we get a chance to see each other tomorrow and hang out. We always have fun when we do the show. So I'll get into the news real quickly. Data center. Does that sound familiar to you, Dani?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it just keeps going and going, doesn't it?
Well, it's a big topic over here locally. The data center overlay bill was approved Tuesday night by the Frederick County Council. Some approved it, some didn't like it. Again, head to our website at WFMD.com for more info on that. And a violent assault where a teenage girl was beat at the Maryland State Fair is under investigation. As a parent, this is why I do not let my daughter go places without me. I mean, you're trying to go out, have a fun time at the fair, and this happens. Absolutely disgusting. And the search is on for a dog who bit a man on Monday afternoon in Frederick County. And don't want that happening, but it's better than a man biting a man, I guess. But they're looking for that. And that's happening a lot with these dogs, Dani. Leash your dogs.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So I'm sure you talked about this on your show about the 4-H therapeutic riding programs barn that unfortunately caught fire. Did you talk about this at all?
You know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow. I've been so busy with so many things, but yes, that's something I will get into tomorrow. But I heard about, and it's just so sad that what they've done for the community to help the community, and then having this happen, just heartbreaking. And bad things always happen to good people.
Yeah, it is very sad. And, that program helps so many people. And I just want to mention, typically, we try to cover, obviously this is affecting a lot of people. And, we want to help them as much as possible. I did notice that their GoFundMe is actually only a couple of $1,000s short of their goal. I'm just trying to look and see if I can find the link. It was on the post that they did right after this, but they are taking donations for everything. So anyway, it's you can send a check right to them. And really, really sad. So happy, though, that no one lost their life. No animal lost their life in this. But if you can give, if you go to the 4-H So Frederick County 4-H Therapeutic Riding Program. This helps kids with special needs. The equine therapy has been known not only for our veterans, but kids to build so much confidence and really help people overcome trauma. And so we really wish them all the best and know that they're going to get to where they need to go. So,
You bring up such a good point. Look, back, the 6, 7 years ago, they brought these stupid fidget spinners to try to help kids. No, this is what we need, equine therapy. And it's amazing. Animals always work.
yeah.
Animals, especially horses, soothe people. They're amazing, amazing animals. And to see something like this happen to such great people is just so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And if you can give. But one thing I will say, out of something bad, Dani, it goes to show you again how Frederick always steps up.
Frederick does
They're getting-
step up. That's what
they're
I
getting
love
closer
about
and
our
closer.
town. I love it
Yeah.
so much. It's really people are so generous, and especially when one of our own is suffering. So
And
yeah,
Dani, no matter how much we grow and all the new people that move into Frederick from Montgomery County, I feel like when they get here, they become Frederick. They
They-
donate, they help. No, they do. I
They
mean, seriously, because it's like
I
the
know.
people step up so quickly
Yeah.
in this area, and it's just mind-boggling to me. So
Yeah.
I love the town, love the city. So
Love it.
appreciate that, Dani. I know I got to let you go.
I know.
Spent way too long with you. I'm sorry. I was like, I figured, well, Bob's not going to be here. I'll make it quick for you so you can actually have your show. But
It's all good.
I didn't
It's
do
all
that. I didn't.
All
do
right, my friend. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
It. Welcome back, Dani.
All right. See ya. Oh, God bless him. He is so great. And we will talk more about that therapeutic riding program as well the rest of this week, making sure they can get to their goal and helping out however we can. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick. We got our Missions That Matter for September, which is the Met, the Maryland Ensemble Theatre. And we're going to recap our visit to the Salty Seahorse. And finally, we got Watch and Win. We've got 2 winners today. And we're going to show the cars with their license, with their Good Morning Frederick stickers on it or magnets. Good gosh, I'll get there eventually. And if it's your vehicle, you could win $100. We're going to give you a chance to do that. All that comes up just after the break.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. Okay, we are going to show you all about that. It's a really, really great time. All right, right now let's find out what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, a family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook always in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh and tasty as it can be when it comes to you. Find them at intensebarbecue.com, have their food, and satisfy that meat tooth. And don't forget, they do full catering, which means it doesn't have to be barbecue. They will cook anything your heart desires. Let me just tell you, they are so good at what they do. I've had their crab dip. They've done a taco bar for me. They've done breakfast for me. They have done, I've had filet mignon with crab imperial, and they are phenomenal and very, very good at what they do. All right. Let's figure out what is going on in Frederick. You got one more day, I think today and tomorrow, to see Jaws, the 50th anniversary at Warehouse Cinemas. Today, I think, is $8 movie day. And I believe, half off all the bar, beer, wine, and cocktails. So if you want to head over with some friends to Warehouse Cinemas tonight, that'd be a great time to do it. All right, Watch and Win is starting today. It was supposed to start yesterday, I know. But you're going to watch the show every weekday. And at the end of the show, we're going to show you a vehicle with a Good Morning Frederick magnet on the back. And if that's your vehicle, you're just going to text the 888-465-2944 that you texted when you sent the picture of your vehicle. And you win $100 if you do that within 24 hours. That means any time from now, when we show it on the show, till tomorrow. Okay? Now, if you don't have a magnet, a Good Morning Frederick magnet, go get them. You can get one at Tree Trekkers, at Key City Myofascial Release. That's on West Patrick Street. Kids First Swim School at the FSK Mall. And of course, at the home of everything Frederick, where you can pick up your magnet 24 hours. We have a little basket out front at 4th and Market Street. You can grab your magnet. It's got instructions inside on what you need to do in order to participate, but we would love for you to do so. All right, September 4th, that's tomorrow. Alive at 5 with the Freddie Long Band. Only 4 dates remain. So if you've not been to Alive at 5, I encourage you to get out there and enjoy, especially this time of year. It's absolutely phenomenal. All right, this Saturday is First Saturday. It's also my birthday. And I'm going to be at the 35th Annual Corvette Show from 10 to noon. I'll be broadcasting live for WFRE. We're going to have fun. That's at Westridge Square on Route 40, the Golden Mile. I'm going to have tons of giveaways for you, including Good Morning Frederick stuff like our cups. I'm just going to bring it all. We're going to have a great time, right? And we're going to have a good time 10 to noon this Saturday. It also starts kind of the drop-offs for the Great Frederick Fair. If you didn't realize, you can actually make items, enter them into the fair to be judged, and by doing so, you get a free week-long pass for the Great Frederick Fair. It's a phenomenal way to enjoy the fair and kind of ante it up a little bit. It's so exciting to go back and see what your items, if they got a ribbon or any of that. So, plus you enter an item for $12, you get a 1-week pass into the fair, which means if you go just twice, you've paid for it. And it's really a lot of fun as well. At 10 a.m. on Saturday as well, in Spring Ridge at J&P's Pizza, you can join Nancy and Nancy's Tough Cookies for a walk around the neighborhood for National Ovarian Cancer Coalition Walk. And then first Saturday, we'll have some pop-up vendors at the shop at 4th and Market Street from 11 to 4. Typically, if the weather's nice, they'll be out there even longer than that. So you can stop by early and go by a little bit later. And it's going to be a come empty our beer and wine fridge day. You can come on in and sip and shop. I'm just clearing everything out. We got all kinds of little things for you to enjoy. So come by in the afternoon for a little afternoon sip before you head downtown maybe to do anything else. And we're going to have a good time there. On Sunday, it's karaoke for Ship at the Clarion Hotel. It's a qualifying round, $5 per song, benefits Ship, which is the Student Homelessness Initiative Partnership. And the finals are on September 28th. So you're going to qualify these next 3 weeks. Some of you will be invited back for the grand finals, and I believe there's cash prizes. So you might want to get your song on one Sunday in September for Ship, and that is at the Clarion over near the FSK Mall. Let's see. We've got September 9th. Again, there are entry drop-offs for the Great Frederick Fair. So you're going to want to check the schedule. Go to thegreatfrederickfair.com for details on what items can be entered, how you enter, and when you need to have them completed. On September 10th, it is a lunch and learn, strong foundation supporting mental health in the building industry. It's from 11:30 to 1. It is at All Saints Episcopal Church. It's in the Parish Hall, right on West Church Street. You can register at frederickbuilders.org. September 10th and 11th. Again, these are all the bigger, more popular items that are made at the fair. This is where Mama Cone entered her cake last year. I might have to make some of my cookies this year. I'm going to have to look and see what the categories are, but there are a ton of categories, including like quilting and crocheting and sewing and photography and all kinds of things. If your garden was great this year, maybe you have some of the produce that you have that you grew, maybe flowers that you've grown. You can enter all of those into the fair. It's so amazing. This is what all the buildings at the Great Frederick Fair are full of items created by Frederick, and I love it. All right, September 11th is the Catoctin Furnace Living History Festival. That's a pay-what-you-can evening, 8 p.m. in Thurmont, and you can get your tickets at catoctinfurnace.org. And from 5 to 8 p.m. at Alive at 5, it's Crash the Limo. I should have flipped those around, obviously. 5 o'clock comes before 8 o'clock, but you can be sure on the Everything Frederick calendar, it appears correctly and in order. All right, the Great Frederick Fair opens on Friday the 12th. That's right. Great opening day. I don't know about you. This is our family's tradition to go on the Friday. At 7:30, Brantley Gilbert is with Sadie Bass at the Great Frederick Fair. And make sure you get your tickets at eTix. You'll find all that information at thegreatfrederickfair.com. On the 13th, so next Saturday, a week from this Saturday, it is in the streets, okay? It is going to be a phenomenal full day. We've got kicks off with the Market Street Mile. You can register at frederickmarketstreetmile.com. You can run casually. You can run officially. Families, I see families all the time with kiddos doing the Market Street Mile. It's really cool. You run right down Market Street right before everything gets going for In the Streets. Then In the Streets begins at 11 a.m., goes until 5 p.m., all through downtown Frederick. Every single block from 7th Street down to the creek is closed to traffic. And I'm telling you, so much fun. Okay, so much fun. I do believe West Patrick Street remains open as a throughway. And then, of course, 7th Street is open as a throughway. Just keep in mind, if you're coming downtown on the 13th, you want to be mindful of the traffic and everything else. Then noon to 5, it's the craft beverage experience on the creek. Now, this has a $5 cover. You can pay. Once you pay, you get your ticket for the craft beverage experience, and you get your entry into Up the Creek, the after party after In the Streets. So craft beverage experience is going to have distilleries and breweries and all that good stuff all along Carroll Creek. You can get tastings. You can buy full pours. $8 beverages. Under 21 is permitted with a parent or guardian to the craft beverage experience. Then 5 to 9 Up the Creek happens, where Alive at 5 is. Now that is a $5 cover unless you've already paid for the craft beverage experience. You will pay separately for that. That one is a 21 and up only event. And there's live music from 2 live bands. Marigold is from 5 to 6:15. And Bad with Names is from 7 to 9 p.m. Going to be a ton of fun downtown Frederick. And hopefully it'll be very nice weather. It has been the past couple years. We got a ton of new merch that we will be releasing at the Home of Everything Frederick. We're going to have some great vendors who will be out at the shop with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see you out there. September 14th is the Pulling for Veterans Flea Market, AmVets Post 2 at the farm. It's $30 for a 10 by 10 space, and it goes from 7 a.m. for setup, but 9 a.m. for shopping until 4 p.m. Let's see. And there are events, entertainment every single night at the Great Frederick Fair. And on the 14th, it's the Commodores and the Village People. That's going to be so much fun. And don't forget about the truck and tractor pull. We got the demolition derby as well with cars and then trucks and vans and figure eight. That's all at the fair the following week. So the 16th, 17th. Let's see. Travis Tritt is on the 19th, and then Clutch wraps up the fair's entertainment with the Mesthetics and Frederick Rock School bands will be performing from 6 to 7 p.m. That's so fun. Then we're already talking about the last end of September. The last Alive at 5 is September 26th. That's going to be packed if the weather is nice. Stick Time and the Who's Your Daddy Horns. So fun. They're a great band. I'm telling you, get there early and get in line early. I would say by 4:45 at the latest to get in on time. All right, the 26th and the 27th, we've got Frederick's Oktoberfest at the Frederick Fairgrounds. It's one night, 2 nights really, but Friday night and then Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. You've also got the 27th is a packed day. We got Frederick Airport's Festival of Flight happening. We've got Oktoberfest happening. We've got the 6th annual Jeep Fest for St. Jude happening from noon to 7. And from 5 to 7, we've got the Sepsis Shootout to benefit Love for Laughlin at Rockwell Brewery. And then the 28th is the karaoke contest finals at the Clarion Inn Hotel. And that all benefits SHIP, as I said earlier. All right, so that gives you pretty much what is happening throughout September that I have pulled out so far. And I'm telling you, as the month progresses, I know other things will pop up and people will let me know. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, please send it to me. You can email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. You can send it to me through social media, as many of you do. I love always having a link, electronic link, so that when I put it on our calendar, we can link it to an event on Facebook or a website like Eventbrite or things like that. It makes it much easier for people to get all the information they need. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're coming back with all the fun. We got Missions That Matter with the Met. We've got the Salty Seahorse recap, and then I've got our 2 winners for Watch and Win. All coming up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. Now, if you've been following A&S Construction on social media, you should be if you're not. But there is a big announcement coming. Sandra is working on a big project and she is very excited to share it. So make sure you go follow her on social media, A&S Construction. Now, if you would like to get some work done, you can save $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs if you mention you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. There is your screenshot opportunity. Save it, and when you need the work done, you can reach out to her and she will take great care of you. I promise, for sure. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon has a whole team of people now to serve you and make sure you are taken care of. They focus on alternative holistic healing methods like massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage. They also, Shannon does these great infused oils. This one is lavender. I love it so much. It is on sale for the month. I know you can't really see the label because it's light colored. There you go. Oh, there. Much better. Much better. And you can... All right. So I've gotten the cryo done. I did notice. I mean, I notice it now all the time because we've worked on it. I mean, definitely. It is much, much better than it was when I started. But I constantly do this. So I don't think it will ever go away without surgery. So that is not a testament for Frotox. That is a testament to why am I so serious all the time and constantly frowning. I also think I should probably wear sunglasses more often because I do notice I do that just because it's sunny out and I don't have sunglasses on. So I need to do that. But it has also gotten rid of a lot of my crow's feet and some of the lines right around my face because I am a little bit older. And I'll tell you, if you're looking for something like Frotox or cryotherapy to help with some pain, like maybe you've had a knee injury or a knee replacement, or you have a sore elbow or shoulder, I'm telling you, this stuff is pretty cool. I recommend contacting the Healing Storm. Go to thehealingstorm.com for more details, schedule an appointment or schedule a consultation, and they will, Shannon will go over all of that with you. All right, let's find out about this month's Mission That Matters. Well, every month, thanks to my good friend Michelle Rankin, who is the publisher of Stroll Landsdale, we do Missions That Matter. And that means that 100% of the proceeds of Good Morning Frederick merch gets donated to a local nonprofit. This month, it happens to be Maryland Ensemble Theatre. Welcome, Michelle, to Good Morning Frederick.
Hello, Dani. How are you?
I am excellent, and we're careening right into the fall. I said on the show the other day, it'll be the new year before we know it, and it's kind of crazy.
It's, this month has flown by, the whole summer.
Yeah.
And, I keep thinking it's because it's been so darn hot, and I feel like I did nothing because it was so hot.
Yeah, same. All right, so the Maryland Ensemble Theatre was the mission that mattered that Stroll Landsdale has chosen, and Good Morning Frederick alongside. Tell me about Maryland Ensemble Theatre and what you discovered when you spoke with Melinda.
So, great question. Well, I'm going to go back first of all and just talk a little bit about my personal connection to them. Not that that's, part of the magazine necessarily, but I have been a seasoned subscriber to the Maryland Ensemble Theatre for the last couple of years, or to the Met, as we like to call them. They offer so many things, and just learning a little bit more about them here recently. Like I said, I've been a season ticket subscriber. I love going to their shows. I like their comedy, but they also offer family theater. So they're fun. I forget what they call it.
The Fun Company.
Fun Company, yeah. I was going to call it Fun Club, but I'm like,
yeah, it is a fun club. Yeah,
I'm sure it is. But they also do summer camps. There are just so many things that they offer, but we like to call them the hidden gem because, as you know, they are tucked down inside the Francis Scott Key Hotel. So they are underground, but they are opening a new stage which is on the street level. So that is so exciting.
It is.
They're actually coming up out of the basement. So
yes.
so that's really exciting. But just learning about how they came to be, and that they have been in the Frederick area for so long.
Yeah. 100%. And what I learned when I talked to Melinda a month or so ago is that they do most of the productions in our elementary and middle schools. And I just think that is phenomenal as well.
It is. I love that, that here in our big little town of Frederick, that we have such a valuable resource and such great productions that, you know, people of all ages can partake in. I think you could even do, as an adult, you could do the improv classes, which I think would be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm quick-witted enough to do it, but I keep saying I'm going to try it.
Yeah, it would be for sure. And we're very happy that the Met is here in Frederick. And, you know, I love that it's more of an intimate setting and you kind of are right there, and they just do so many different varieties of programming. It's phenomenal. So I appreciate that Stroll Landsdale has brought Maryland Ensemble Theatre to this month's Mission That Matters.
Okay.
I am standing in the brand new Key City stage. That's what we're calling
Key
it?
stage.
Key stage.
Key
not
stage.
The key stage, because then you get the double entendre of it's the key, right?
Lots of keys here. We're in the Francis Scott Key Hotel. This is Tad James, Molly Parchment from the Met, the Maryland Ensemble
That's right.
Theatre. She is also... Did I say that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
We were laughing because her daughter came in to get her passcode.
We're very, very relaxed here. It's all good. Molly is also a Key City Rotarian.
That's right.
And you have been the manager for the comedy?
For Met Comedy Night for the past 4 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That must be, is it fun? Is it as fun as it sounds?
It is really fun.
Hello, my darling. You're good. It's all good. We got to keep the kids entertained while we do this. And we just do it anywhere we can.
Yes.
Construction is underway here,
That's right.
Dad.
Yep.
It's really taken shape since I last talked to Melinda, which is not that long ago.
Right.
You guys are expect to be open.
Well, we would, in a perfect world, we would start a week from now.
Okay.
So, you know, we have a little bit of work to do. I mean, the setup here is not too bad.
Right.
We have, you know, lighting and sound and everything ready to go.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, you know, getting the exit signs up and the door hardware in so that the fire marshal can come in and give blessing. And once that happens, then we're good to go.
Well, it's pretty amazing. You guys are redoing the floors, and like you said, it's an interesting setup. You're working with a couple big columns.
Always columns.
The space is beautiful in here, and it really does, I think, just lend itself to the theater, period, right?
Yeah.
So this stage in particular will be really comedy central. Really.
Yeah. Comedy focused.
Comedy
right.
focused, yeah.
For a long time, we've known that we really have three different types of theater companies.
Yeah.
We have a main stage theater, which, you know, needs regular theater seats. We have a family theater stage, which really needs good, comfortable chairs for the kids and an experience that is different for them, for family audiences. And then a comedy show, which really, you know, to have a little table to have your beers on and stuff like that. So it's a different vibe altogether. If you've been to Chicago and seen Second City or IO or Annoyance or something, they're all like that. They're all like, I look at them more like clubs because they have tables and chairs instead of just a theater with theater seats. Yeah.
And do we ever see you on stage ever?
Never.
All the time. She's one of our mainstay actors in the main stage, as well as running comedy shows.
Yeah, I was on my mission to gotta catch them all kind of situation here at the Met. So I've done main stage, I've done children's, I teach here, and then so I started with the Comedy Pigs. And then took over as Met Comedy Night manager, and then helped to found 2 teams here. That's What She Said and Off Key, the improvised musical.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
I love that. I learned so much about people I did not know before.
Right.
I love it. And you've had a long history here at the Met as well, and have been found in every one of those theaters you mentioned, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, since the beginning, it was a group of us in the summer of 92 that kind of developed the idea. In 93, we started the comedy show, the Comedy Pigs, and started teaching classes in 95 and opened the McCrory's building, which is now New Spires, in June of 98. And we've been doing ever since. Yeah.
So right now there's a big capital campaign to help you guys fund a lot of what you're doing here.
Yes.
And it's been great that you've been able to kind of get it moving without waiting for all of that.
Yeah.
How can people contribute to that, and what do you need from Frederick right now?
Well, they can go to our website for sure and take a look, and our donation for this space to donate to this capital campaign is there. Also, general support for the organization, as well as ticket sales, right?
Now, right?
Yeah,
so
and we have
everything's just been released. Your season, a lot of your season shows have been released, so you can become a season ticket holder.
And the first show we have is The Shark is Broken, which is the three guys from Jaws on the boat waiting for the shark to be fixed. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially at the 50th anniversary of Jaws
Exactly.
right now. Perfect timing.
We're all going to see it on Monday.
Yeah. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
At Warehouse? Or,
Yep.
Yep. I can't wait to see it on the big screen too. But you guys do a lot of really great creative things here. There's classes like summer camps, a lot of acting lessons for kids, a lot of ways for the just general public to get involved in theater.
Acting and improv classes from age 6 up.
Yeah.
We have a robust adult class structure with improv and acting too. So
Well, we love that. MarylandEnsemble.org is
That's
the
right.
website. Go. You can actually get your name on a table still, right?
That's
you can
right.
sponsor a table. You can
Sponsor a chair.
Yeah. They'll take anything.
That's right.
But you can-
$150 to sponsor a chair. So,
I mean,
it's
come on.
that's
That's doable.
That's like going out to a really nice restaurant.
That's
once.
right. Not even a really nice
Not even really
restaurant
nice. Right.
Not even really. This is
A
Tad.
night
This
out
is
with your
Molly.
family.
Yes.
They're part of the crew here. Come see the Key Stage acts when it opens up very soon, before the end of the month.
Definitely.
September,
Absolutely.
Before the end of September. Come get your tickets and enjoy some really fun, funny theater. Thank you guys
Awesome.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
All right. Yes, it is it's going to be a great space. It's going to be viewable from the street, which is really awesome because the Met, if you've not been to the theater, is down the stairs underneath the hotel. So very, very cool there. All right, let's find out who is making our market really fun, I think. Not the right one. Here we go. Market Makers is sponsored by the Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like big money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000 or the $2 Monopoly ticket with the top prize of $10,000. Also, Powerball is over $1 billion. That drawing is tonight. Powerball draws on, I think, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You want to go get your ticket for Powerball, why not? $1 billion, even if you shared it with half the country. Would be lovely. You can do that. mdlottery.com for the details. Plus, you can download that app and scan your ticket immediately after the drawing to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. All right. So I was saying before Chris jumped on, I made an assumption that our weekend was Saturday to Saturday. It was not, but I didn't know that until we were already there. Okay. We went to the Salty Seahorse. There were people there and I was confused and I thought, oh my gosh. So I called Drew. Drew and his dad and family own the Salty Seahorse. And I was like, oh my gosh, I made a terrible error because I was, discombobulated and just kind of went with the Saturday to Saturday. But their rental goes Sunday to Sunday. Well, we were going to just rent a hotel for the night, and they were not having any of that. And David was down there, who is the dad, and he actually rents a room in a home literally right around the corner. And that owner, the homeowner, Scott, was phenomenal, invited us all in. And I'm like, no, really, we can't stay. I've got my son and his fiance coming. There would have been 6 of us. The house, gorgeous, but not made for an additional 6 people. But no, they said, absolutely, you will stay here and we'll get you right into the Salty Seahorse first thing tomorrow. So it kind of delayed our ability to get things going, but not by much at all. We stayed in a beautiful home the day before, and then we're on our way. So this is us obviously leaving. Now, one thing I do know about Corolla or Corolla, I don't know how you pronounce it. I always thought it was Corolla, but you take everything with you, because getting to and from even this area in Duck or downtown, where there are shops, restaurants, grocery stores, and all that good stuff, not convenient in the sense it takes probably 25 minutes to get there from wherever you are staying. And I am still amazed that someone drove all this way on the beach and said, I'm plotting to live right here. I would love to see how construction companies build the homes that are on this beach. I'm just amazed that there are literally no roads. You cannot get to the homes on the 4x4 beach without a 4x4. We had to learn to air down our tires. We did get a rental because I don't own a 4-wheel drive. And while you can rent a Jeep while you're there, and of course they have the wild horses, which is awesome. We saw that on our way in, and that was very cool. They are just wandering about. You can rent a Jeep, but then I was like, oh my gosh, we'll have to figure out how to get all of our stuff from the Jeep, and we have to park our car and all that stuff. But you can do that. Now, that was the first night. Those 2 horses were at the first night at Scott's place right around the corner. This is the Salty Seahorse. It is right on a canal. And what a very cozy, homey place to stay. I love the screened-in porch with the fans. It was obviously perfect there were only 6 of us. You could have many more people. There's that pool there, the canal. I did races across the canal with my family, which was funny, with my kids, actually. Plenty of room. Though there are beds, I believe, that can sleep 12 or 13. And I never look at the nice little touch. They left us a little s'mores kit. There was a fire pit outside. This was the one kind of master bedroom with a full ensuite, jetted tub and all that good stuff. This was one of the rooms. And then the other room downstairs had 2 sets of those bunks and a queen-sized bed as well. So while you could have slept 15 people, you're going to have to figure out the configuration, because it's really 3 bedrooms. And then you have a big couch in the basement. Again, I forgot, or the lower level, with a big screen TV where we watched movie night. I got to tell you about that too. We got to talk about that on the show tomorrow. That Netflix documentary with the mom, with the catfish high school text message thing. Have you seen this? We're going to talk about this on the show tomorrow. Craziness. Anyway, we watched that. But plenty of places for you to go. Full washer and dryer, outdoor shower. If you have a dog, it's dog friendly. They even have a dog washing station outside. Really, really phenomenal stay. Highly recommend it. The Salty Seahorse, 2201.com. We had a great time. I did get to relax. There's everybody there, and we really did. We had a wonderful time there. And we met 2 of the local dogs, apparently. There are these, I guess they look like Chesapeake Bay Retrievers or some sort of retriever, chocolate lab maybe. I mean, we played with them for longer than I even care to admit. So I don't even know who they belong to. I think it was 2 doors down. They came 2 days in a row and made our day. So the Salty Seahorse, 2201.com. Rent the place. Go have the fun. Just be prepared if you're not a 4x4er that you're going to have that. All right, it is time for the 2 watch and wins that we have for you. Here's the first one. I want to thank Tree Trekkers, Kids for Swim School, Key City, Myofascial Release. Is this your vehicle? If this is your vehicle right now, you're going to want to text 888-465-2944. You have 24 hours to text, and then you win $100. Yes, there's our first one. All right, here's the second one. Here we go. Again, thank you to our sponsors, the home of everything Frederick, Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, and Key City Myofascial Release. All right, is this your vehicle? If this is your vehicle, please text 888-465-2944. Just say, I spotted my vehicle on the show. We will confirm it, and then $100 is yours. That's it. Easy peasy. Watch and win every single weekday right here on Good Morning Frederick all month long. Get yourself ready. And if you recognize that vehicle as a friend of yours, then please let them know. They've got to watch it and make sure and confirm and text. If you don't have a Good Morning Frederick magnet on your vehicle yet, well, you can pick one up. Key City Myofascial Release, Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, or the home of everything Frederick. And we will see you right back here tomorrow for another episode of Good Morning Frederick. Remember, let's get out there and let's be great.